After cutting out your pincushion pattern, I want you to remove the pins and set the pattern aside. And you're going to need a few pins to put this back together. So let's just put a couple of pins, maybe one on each corner ought to do it. We're going to stitch a pretty short distance, so we really don't need many more pins than that. Okay, but we do need to do some marking before we can start sewing. You need a seam gauge, and you want it set at 1 inch. This is 4 inches. We're going to leave a 2-inch opening, so we're going to measure in 1 inch from the end. And you're going to need a pencil, some kind of marking tool. If your fabric's dark, you might want to use the chalk pencil. Anyway, I'm going to measure in from the edge. I'm lining up the little blue slider with the edge of the fabric here, and I'm going to make a pencil mark. And then I'm going to flip it around the other way, and on the same long side, I'm going to do the exact same thing. And we are going to use these as our start and stop points whenever we are sewing. We're going to be stitching at about 1/2 inch. And we're not going to mark this, but I want you to just see what 1/2 inch is. It's about that much. It's a little bit bigger than a seam that we would use for doing quilting and some other kinds of projects. But it's a little bit smaller than what we're going to be using whenever we make our shorts or any other kind of clothing. They usually use a 5/8 inch seam allowance. Now we're off to the sewing machine.